Hey guys, Stealth here and welcome back. It's episode 2 of the Germany 1920 Big Guns campaign. Let me run you through the ships that I've already designed, because we're going to start with a bunch more designs. This is the Posen class, armed with a couple of dual barrel 15.9 inch guns with 20% longer barrel length, 8.9 inch casemates. This is our general battleship. Then we have the Kaiser, which is our cheaper battleship, armed with 4 single barrel 15.9s, again with 20% longer range. They got no casemates, no secondaries, nothing. If something comes up against this ship and the main guns can't hit it or take too long to kill it, it's going to be in trouble. Then we have the battle cruiser of the Mars class. It is really quite condensed for what it has. It has an, as the Germans would put it, ABCD, as the Brits would put it, an ABXY. So it has 4 turrets, but this is a dual barrel, this is a triple, and the same thing on the stern, but in reverse. They have a couple of casemates, both front and stern. The casemates are 8.9 inch guns, the mains are 15.9. And now we're going to come up to the more unusual ships. This is the Saxony class heavy cruiser. Yes, that's a triple on the stern, on the bow. A couple of singles on the sides, and another triple on the back. Lots and lots and lots of firepower for a heavy cruiser, because it's got 11.9 inch guns with 20% longer range, and a couple of 5.9 inch casemates. And then we have probably my most curious design, the Thuringia class. Armed with 11.9s, 5.9 inch bow and stern secondary, and a couple of casemates. Now, these turrets are going to be able to fairly quickly swing from one side of the ship to the other to engage a target on the other side, or at least that's the plan. The thing, because of the really, really weird turret layout, has a very tiny citadel, which I have armored to Kingdom Come. I have 15 inch main belt plus 138, 10 inch main deck, and a 13 inch superstructure. If they do manage to somehow pen the main belt, I still have a secondary belt inside the citadel. It's a really heavily armored ship. Now, of course, we're not done. I still need light cruisers. I still need a destroyer type. I'm not sure if I'm really a fan of this type. This is also a fairly weird boat. I suppose against a destroyer, I could make these things fairly useful. Now, with that in mind, I'm going to minimize the beam to make sure that they are as sleek as possible. I'm going to lower the draft to make sure that they are fairly difficult to hit. And if possible, I'm going to make them 30 knots. Let's see where the drop-off point is. 26, 27, 28, it's 27. 27 knots is fine. Alright, ultra big. Spread out the funnels. The main firepower is going to be consisting of 7.9 inch dual barrel guns. Just one on the bow and one on the stern. The ship's going to be running on oil, auxiliary engine, electric, hydraulic system, unbalanced rudder. I'm dodging torpedoes after all. Reinforced bulkhead, citadel. Could go with a turtle citadel. Could be interesting. Oh, why not? Advanced reload, electrical turret rotation. What? Oh, sorry, never mind. That's the same one I had on the other ships. 20% longer and 1 there. Okay, engine efficiency is just downright atrocious. So let's make sure I have some forced boilers. Even then? Huh. I cannot use any of this for anything else anyway. Right. I have 1,000 tons to both armor the ship and make sure that she has some better shells. Well, let's make it an HE boat. Why not? Let's make it an HE boat. An HE spammer. These guns will have really high-end AP shells in case they need to pen a cruiser. Everything else, casemates, 3 inch. Yes, please. What do you mean you don't fit? Is that because this guy's in the way? What is your problem? Okay. So that doesn't fit. That's nice. Okay. Make these things bigger, please. Go on. 20 and 1. So we get 3.9-inch casemates, which is not necessarily ideal when you're trying to start fires. Because yes, the HE shell is bigger, and the range is really good. The reload, however, is 5.5. So the reload for a casemate gun is fairly high. I suppose I cannot put any secondaries anywhere. There. Yeah, maybe in ideal circumstances, but these are not ideal circumstances because I made this ship really sleek. Okay, give me a 1-inch, 2-inch superstructure. My citadel is enormous because of the distance between these guns. Make this 1. Yeah, make that a 1/2 inch. Make it a 4-inch main belt if you can. A 2-inch main deck. Oh. Oh boy, just essentially sneeze at this thing and it has a really high chance of just blowing up. Especially with the type of propellant and the type of shells that I'm going to be using. Can we still go to 28? No. 27.5? Yes. Okay. Bit left. Let's go with a more heavily armored conning tower. And more armor on your superstructure is always nice because it reduces the amount of HE damage that you take. There. Alright, that is the München class. Then I still have another light cruiser class and another. What can I do with this thing if I up the beam to max? Front tower goes there, a secondary tower goes here. Main guns, of course, 7-inch. Because they have to. I suppose that with this, I can put... No? I cannot put the 3-inchers there? Then what good are you? Seriously. This would be the dream. The problem, I still need to have a funnel. And probably a big one. Aft weight, I've said 12%? Wow. That's pretty shit. That is pretty shit. 51? Engine efficiency? I'm not trying to race you to the moon here with the Bremse. What if I go for a single line of secondaries? Like here. Naval historians are getting another heart attack. Oh, this is fine. Yes, how am I gonna balance this guy out? Because I cannot really push any turrets further forward or back. Wait. Let's go with the Citadel first. You're also gonna get the Turtle Citadel, Barbie armor. Ooh. With all these designs that I'm running, I'm probably forgetting something somewhere. So don't blame me for that. It's kind of par for the course. Okay, this thing is really fast. Give me 31. Yes, 31 is a lot better. Interesting design. Interesting design. I know I made it myself. I know. Let's go with this, with this. Uh-oh. Now they got a little too big. Shit. Push the whole engineering section forward. Then put another, maybe 2 here. Like if I do this, then do this, this, and no. Why is my engine efficiency right down the toilet again? Oh, because I'm running at 31 knots. Yes. And that's with forced boilers. Oh my god. Okay. Casemate's an option? everywhere on the tower. Can I make those things bigger? Please say yes. Yes? Holy shit. Fantastic. We're going to use that. We're going to use that. Push this back. I mean, what else would you like? Because I got these things almost with perfect overlapping fields of fire. After weight offset is still a slight problem, but not as big as it once was. There. Range finding. Seems like an idea. Autoloaders. Electrical turrets. No, we're not going to blow ourselves up. 2 powder. Give me standard. Give me soft. Give me Cat 1. Heavy shells. There. And I might even be able to make this thing smaller. To save something on cost. They're running at 12 million. Yeah, just make it the smallest cruiser I get. You. And all your casemates, go over there. You. No, not you. You. Go here. You sit over there. Ship's overweight. Shit. Where's the drop-off point? There. Right around 5,000 tons. Engine efficiency is still really poor. Did you get one more funnel? No. Fine. Fine. It looks like that funnel is leaning the wrong way too. I'm not really in love with this design. Switch back to 30 knots so at least we can get a bit more armor on this thing. Because it has a citadel that's really big. We have 3-inch main belt, 3-inch main deck, and 4-inch on the conning tower, and just whatever we have left on the superstructure. That'll have to do. Bremse class cruiser. Standard ratio. No, actually not standard ratio. Maximum H. Set. Next. The last class is the destroyer. This will destroy absolutely everything. I'm not going to go with a torpedo build. I want to have a torpedo launcher because I have to have one. But I'm just going to stash it like back there. So the game says, ah, you have one. Excellent. But I'm not really going to be inclined to use it. No, I'd much rather have the 5-inch dual barrels everywhere and just make this a gunboat from hell. Sadly, it does not fit on an armed tower. So you're going to be more like an unarmed tower, I suppose. Let's make these things big. 5.9-inch guns. It's a lot of 5.9-inch guns on this ship. Uh-oh. He does not want to sit. What if I go for a 5.9? There you go. 5.9 single wants to sit. You can sit there. 30% weight offset, 25% pitch, 25 roll, engine efficiency is bad. Yeah, so essentially anything that could be bad is bad. Great. Ship that I would design. Torpedoes. I don't care about torpedoes. Reduced. Corvette. Yes. 6 million for a destroyer. With what this thing will be able to do is not bad. It's really not that bad. Just pitch and roll are quite bad. That is not great. Can I put this? No. Okay, fine. Use oil. Whoa. 34 knots. It's nice and fast. I like it. How am I going to fix this weight offset, though? How much do you weigh? 94. You weigh 35. Okay. Swap you around. Wait a sec, 23... 15? 19 on the back. The increased barrel length is not necessarily doing these guns any favors. What if I make these small? Just give them a few guns, like not even that many. Sit. Come here. Torpedo tube in hiding. There. Yeah. The thing is, I still need a secondary tower. I just hate that it cannot be armed. Really don't like that. It's offset. 3% offset. It's pretty good. 34 knots. Upgrade. This is damn good. What the hell? Let's go. Create the engine shaft. You're definitely going to be my HP spammer. Sorry, HE spammer, that's for sure. Heavy shells, high capacity, yes. Just set all the fires. Not well. Set all the fires every 20 seconds. That's kind of the problem. Okay. Capped ballistic. For HE, that means a 10,000 meter range. I can still pen 1.7 inches of armor. Which I believe will be sufficient to deal with most cruiser classes. So that's nice. Could I put... hold on. Hold on. Could I put this here? No? Sometimes I think the game is just out here to fight me. This looks terrible. That goes there. This goes here. It is required, yes? Yeah, it's needed. Can I put it, like, here? Yes. Then it's not getting in anybody's way. Base aiming speed 6.5, aiming speed 4. I can live with that. Could I use a barbette? Yes. Makes the ship way heavy. But hey, it's more firepower. It's 8 5.9 inch guns. This thing is no joke. 32 knots? No. 31? How about 30 knots? No. Reduce this. That's better. Reduce the range. I suppose we can save some here, save some there. I have to wait for that 25. Fuck. Yeah, we're gonna have a torpedo launcher mascot, like that. Which is gonna impair the... That's it. Okay, you're gonna be a small destroyer, you're gonna be a fast destroyer, you're gonna have single barrel guns. That's just the easier way to go about it, I think. Oh, you can sit there? Okay. Here. Funnel. Here. Secondary tower. Like, there? Whatever. Take it. 5 inch, 5 inch, 5 inch, 5 inch. 5 inch, 5 inch, 5 inch. We're gonna have to hide a torpedo launcher somewhere. So just put that like over there. Engine efficiency is fairly terrible. Reinforced barbette to... These things blow up. I'm not really gonna lose any sleep over it. Don't tell the crew. TNT. Heavy. What if I go over light shells? What's my reload now? 8.6. Just need to up them in length and up them in diameter. Uh-oh. Oops. My entire stern armament doesn't fit anymore. You, over here? Over there. 13.4 offset. 7. What if I relocate the torpedo tube to here? 13. Back. Sit. Oh, it doesn't fit. Fine, push them out to the stern. You too. Walk the plank. There we go. Not great, not terrible. At least they're cheap. 6 million. Just don't underestimate these little fuckers, because this 5.9-inch gun can probably hit you with a fairly good degree of accuracy at 10,000 meter range. It'll hit you every 12 seconds. And when it does that, it's gonna pretty badly hurt. Let's see, this is muzzle velocity, plus 12.5, 7.5. More HE pen, or more fire chance. Tricky, tricky. Base fuse. Halfway, halfway. Semi-armor piercing. Like, what are you going to be able to pen? 7.5 inch? Oh, sorry, 4.3 inches, 7.5 kilometers. With semi-armor piercing. That's an interesting prospect. 4.4. 6 inches of armor at 5,000 meters out. I want to try semi. I keep getting very disappointed by semi. But hey, if it works, it'll be fun. Semi. And I still have quite a bit of space left. So yeah, armor them up. Unless I can make them faster. Oh, and I do want a radio. Especially RDF, because if this thing hunts down a convoy, I want to be able to know exactly where it is. Can I speed up more? 35. 36. Whoa. Yes. Yes, please. Reduce the aft belt a touch. There. Balanced. Balanced. What's not to like? Ship is overweight. There. What are you talking about? This is fine. Reduce the torpedo component. Oh, there's another 6 tons. We can upgrade the armor again. There's crazy amount of armor for DD. Bit on the top? No. There. I do believe that this thing is going to survive on the merits of its speed. It's probably the only thing that'll keep it alive. Now, just for fun, I want to have one last class of destroyers. It's going to be a fat white boy doing 30 knots. But it'll get everywhere. Oh, I need to be able to be 1900 tons or less. Fine. There. Okay, last chip class. Balanced, oil. Objective for this thing, general gun platform. I know I selected one that's intentional. Standard quarters. Main tower. Secondary tower. Funnel. Yeah, right. It would be nice if that actually fits there. Thank you. So, how many guns can I fit on here without having this thing just topple over? We have a gun there, and a gun here, a gun there, and a gun here. Is this going to cause issues? No. Oh crap, we need a torpedo launcher. This is going to cause a lot of issues. How about actually bringing some torpedo launchers? Why not? Increase the ammo, make them big hitters. Upgrade this, upgrade this, upgrade this. No, not fast. No, no, no. TNT, we're going to give heavy shells, maximum pen on the HE, standard ratio. Some barbette armor. She's a bit bow heavy. That's a problem, she's a bit bow heavy. I might be able to balance that out by giving her more of an aft belt armor. And otherwise, well, just toughen it out, essentially. It's not great, but it'll have to do. How much can I put on these guns? How high does this go? 8.2? You mean effectively I have more than 16 inches of armor defending that turret? Because that's a lot. Oh shit, no, none of my turrets fit anymore. There we go, this again. This again. Whatever. Doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to function, sort of. Go here. Can I reduce this armor, please? It's looking a bit ridiculous. Make it 3. Make it 1. Make it 1. Does this thing have a fairly decent citadel? 1, 1, 1. There we go. Some guns have poor fields of fire. They're probably talking about this guy. Anyway, I can put another torpedo launcher on there. No. The ship really doesn't like that. This is a bit of a weird boat. With a bow like that. Okay, let's go with a bit more speed then. Get 34, 33 knots. There we go. So, 5 guns. A couple of torpedoes running 9.5 kilometers at 44 knots. I like it. The V2. Go. Okay, well, I guess we're finally done having all of these ships built. Having them all designed. Now, how many do I want of each? How many do I want of each? The answer is usually as many as possible. That's usually the easy answer. Just build a whole fleet. Let's have a look. Posen class, costing me 72 million. What do you mean the ship is overweight? By 1 ton. Oh, please. Copy the design of the Posen. And the... What is your problem? You couldn't tell me this, like... when I saved the design in the previous episode? Thank you. Delete the Posen class. What is wrong with all these ships? They were fine the last episode. That's it. Stop complaining. Thank you. Fine, we're going to delete the Posen class. We got the Kaisers. Which... The Hagen, I think, is the main one, because this is the same type. So we're going to delete this new thing. Apparently the Kaisers can just work. Let's go with a couple of Kaisers here. And let's go with a couple of Hagen. We still have about 800 million. Let's go with 4 Marses. Those are expensive. The Mars is 85 million. They're even more expensive than my battleships. A bunch of Saxonies. How much? 366 left. Give me 3 of these because they're really interesting. A couple of these. Money. 187 million. I'm going to have a good amount of these. Because they're going to be pretty much the workhorse of the fleet. Just a general gun platform. 51 million left. It's allowing me to build what? 2 to 3 more DDs or CLs? Yeah. 20 million left. I don't want to waste all the naval budget. All right. Last bit of setup before the campaign starts. We're going to go maximum crew training, maximum on tech, not maximum on tech, fairly high on tech. Just not as high as I would like. Reduce transport capacity, it'll be fine. Holy moly, that's expensive. 75. Research, of course, on the big guns. What are we going to unlock? Mark II 15-inchers. Very favorable. Something else I would like is the ability to hit targets. So Coincidence Rangefinder 5 is very welcome. Control stations could also be welcome. And of course we're going to need a bigger hull. So let's go with hull strengthening. And the third priority, small guns. As if. Turret mechanisms. Secondary quadruple turrets for capital ships. You have me interested. Although they're only secondary guns. Rangefinders. Whoa, that just jumped from 24 months to 4? Wow. Okay. And what else? We're going to need to upgrade our shipyard. By another 20,000 tons. This is going to set me back a lot. Let's reduce... Shit, I'm going to have to reduce research. Oh, I don't like that. 5 months. It'll be fine. Alright, let's see what the enemy fleet has. Well, sorry, strictly there aren't any enemies yet. The Brits, 64 active ships. The French, 61. Austro-Hungarian, 57. We have 42 active ships, which is actually quite a lot for my doing. And the Italians have 90. The Italians have by far the biggest fleet, and they're building another 25. The British are building 26. They're building 25, and they're building 33. That's a lot of ships. Now, as for my relationships, minus 55 with the Brits, minus 60 with France, plus 50 with Austria-Hungary. Italy's neutral. Italy doesn't really like or dislike anybody that much. Very interesting. And it's going to be very interesting to see which way these guys are going to go with their alliances. But we'll do that in the next episode. For now, I hope you guys are enjoying the setup. Let me know which one of these weird-ass ships was your favorite. Because I built a lot of weird stuff so far. Let me know down below in the comments, and I'll see you soon for the next episode.